Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which we're going to take a look at the Grille 15, but not the Grille 15 that we all commonly know nowadays. No, I want to show you what this tank was at the peak of its own performance, simply before Wargaming decided to nerf it, because back in the days, this was overpowered as hell, especially when you were a super unicum knowing what to do with this swap. So let's not lose too much time and jump directly into it to see what this beast has under its own cage. There we go with the Grille 15 that was in the game 3 years ago, and even on the playstyle and on the aesthetic of the tank nothing changed. Trust me, concerning the gun statistics, it was a way better one, because as you can see here you have 10.7 seconds of reload, and trust me, 640 alpha damage for 10.7 seconds of reload is wild, considering you have the same reload time as an i7, but you have a way better accuracy, a way better alpha damage, a way better penetration, and a way better module damage per shot. Now this was the peak of this tank. It was so freaking OP that the only way for you to destroy a platoon of those was for you to get a platoon of those as well in your team. Now, not only the gun was touched during this nerf the Grille 15 received, there was also one last thing concerning the mobility, because the first time this tank was introduced, it had the mobility of a medium tank. It was literally a medium in disguise. And even if it seems quite logic concerning the fact that this tank doesn't have any armor, and as it doesn't have armor, it seems logic if you put it a lot of horsepower that it can go to maybe 50-55 kilometers per hour. But in the end, it's really unfair, considering that if you can go as fast as other medium tanks, you can take the same places, and therefore being extremely versatile on the battlefield and relocate way too fast for a tank destroyer. Literally, the Grille 15 was so good that people spammed it again and again. When newbies were like, hey, what kind of tank should I grind for myself, blah blah, everybody told them, go for the Grille 15. Nobody would tell you back in the days that the 268 was better, that the 263 was better. No, we all agreed on one OP tank, the alpha tank of tier 10, aka the Grille 15. Beside that, maybe also the Heavy-183 that we talked about previously, normally if my videos got uploaded correctly. But still, the Grille 15, let's say that you had two king of tier 10 tank destroyer matchmaking. You had the Heavy-183 if you wanted to have fun with the 1.3k damage hash and the 0.34 gun dispersion, or the Grille if your goal was to get something a little bit more challenging but also something extremely versatile. The Heavy was for the fun, the Hellcat, the Grille 15 was for the stat. And gotta be honest, I miss this Grille. I really miss it. It was one of my favorite tank destroyer. I still loved more the Heavy-183 because it was funnier back in the days, but gotta be honest, oh boy, that's some crazy tank out there. And that's how you pull out a 7-kill game. Not necessarily a lot of damage, and that's a shame that I did not manage to show you how the guy was moving around with the Grille 15. Unfortunately, he uploaded only the time where he can, so I'm sorry for that. But nowadays, if we take a look at what the Grille 15 became, it's a little bit different.